We just came off of that weekend nor'easter, which admittedly wasn't all that bad for us here in South Jersey and the Jersey Shore. But bigger storm comes Tuesday to Wednesday. Let's talk about it. Let's take a look at our high wind watch. That's in effect for those areas in that dark brown. This is pretty much the immediate Jersey Shore and a few areas just inland. For example, the lower part of Cape May County. That's from 6 p.m. Tuesday to 6 a.m. on Wednesday. And then for all of New Jersey, we have a flood watch in effect from Tuesday afternoon through Wednesday to highlight the potential of flooded roadways and rivers from another heavy rain event. By the time we're done with Tuesday, that means 5 storms in the past month that we've seen, and all of them have dropped an inch of rain, if not 4 inches of rain, somewhere across the area. Here's a look at our storm threat. So I'm most concerned about the winds. We're going to show you those forecast winds in a little bit, but damaging winds are pretty much expected in a few spots along with power outages. Flooding rain is likely in a few spots. In tidal flooding, we're going to be somewhere between minor to moderate flood stage here. Let's take a look at our future cast. So Monday, this is the calm in between the storms here. Good amount of sunshine around. Here comes those clouds as we go overnight. Now, Tuesday morning looks dry, but between about 1 to 4 p.m., that rain works in. And then it's a heavier rain as we go overnight. I feel like we've been in this stretch where the worst of these storms come overnight. So you have the strongest rain, the strongest winds at the same time. You want to make sure you keep your devices charged overnight and be on alert for any additional weather alerts that come out. But it's this heavy rain overnight, I would say between 2 to 5 a.m., if not 6 a.m. at the latest. The steady rain is gone, and then we're just talking about the potential for a shower throughout the day. But by sunrise, we're pretty much dry, and those winds come down pretty quickly as well. Here's a look at our forecasted rainfall totals. Generally, I'm saying 1.5 to 3 inches of rain with this here from Sandy Hook to Cape May and all across South Jersey. We take a look at our winds Tuesday night. 30 to 40 miles an hour sustained. And that's why I said this storm is much stronger than the nor'easter. Even though we have the nor'easter named to it, this storm, which is really an inland moving storm, can bring up to 40 mile an hour sustained winds east of the parkway, 20 to 30 inland, and yes, gusts up to 70 miles an hour. And that's why I'm concerned about power outages and wind damage. And let me show you why I think gusts could be that high. We take a look at the 925 millibar air pressure layer. That's about a half mile high, 2,500 feet up. Well, look at these forecast winds midnight on Wednesday, 80, 85, 90 miles an hour. Now, we won't see all of this, but if we get a thunderstorm, which is possible, or we get a very heavy rain band, it can drag some of these winds down, and then we're talking about damaging winds. So that's why I'm concerned for this as we go into this time. Tidal flooding will be either minor or moderate stage. Minor is like what we saw on Sunday morning in a number of spots. Moderate flood stage becomes a little more treacherous here. And yes, those unraised homes and businesses along the shore, you can get water in them. Also, it's that kind of flooding where if someone drives down a street, you have a good amount of water on the street, it could come onto your house as well. So that's moderate flood stage. We're watching out for in a few areas, especially on those southward facing shorelines. So anywhere that a south wind would be directly to you, well, then we're talking about the potential for that moderate flood stage. So to recap here, prepare for damaging winds and flooding. Monday is the day to do so. Rain starts 1 to 4 p.m. on Tuesday, ends 2 to 5 a.m. on Wednesday with just a shower after. And this is going to be stronger than the storm we just had this weekend. So let's take a look at your Monday numbers here, rising from around 32 at 7 a.m. into the mid-40s. It's a seasonable, pretty quiet January day. Clouds come in on Monday night, still mainly clear for the good part of the night, but towards dawn, it gets cloudy. And then during the afternoon, that rain and wind come. Look at those sustained winds, 20 to 30 miles an hour, and they only get stronger as we go into Tuesday night. Here's a look at our inland 7-day forecast for you, show you what's going on. After we get past Tuesday, Wednesday, it's dry Thursday, but then we get another storm system to come late Friday into Saturday here. That's going to bring some more rain, wind, and tidal flooding. It's probably not as strong as what we're going to see Tuesday, Wednesday, probably more similar to the weekend nor'easter here over at the shore. We just keep getting battered with beach erosion and coastal flooding. And yeah, there's going to be more of that as we go into Friday and Saturday as well. We'll have more details for you on our website, pressomac.com/weather. And you can listen to our latest Across the Sky podcast on Monday as we talk about seasonal affective disorder.